Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. Yes, today we're looking at the Tier 2 British cruiser, the Weymouth. Yeah, not much to look at, is she? One of those ships that's nice from afar, but far from nice. Let's run through the numbers. Survivability for this particular vessel, 20,300 hit points. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Armour, well, it's British. There isn't much. It's pretty poor. 10mm. Main battery 76. That's not terrible, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, so armour, nothing much to speak of. Artillery, 8 by single turret, 152mm guns, firing out to 10.7 kilometres. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on target at any one time. Having 3 at the front there does mean you can kind of fire at stuff facing forwards, and obviously same at the back there. So it's not dreadful. Could be better, but it's not dreadful. Reload time of 8.6 seconds. Now, bearing in mind you've just come out of the Black Swan, which reloads in 2.7 seconds. Yeah. Bit of a shock to the system, this one. Much slower rate of fire. So, you're not generally sort of given that big of a shock straight off the bat, but with these, they've decided to do that. So, it's fairly slow. And the damage, obviously British, so it only shoots armour piercing with a maximum damage of 2800. So you have got better damage with these guns, and I bet if you did it on a damage per second kind of rating, you'd probably find that this is a better ship. But I like the pew 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 of the Black Swan. About the only thing I did like about that boat, but yeah. Anti-air, you have got some anti-air. You've got a 2-pounder on the back there, which fires out 2 kilometres with a damage per second of 6. Yes, wow. And you've got this thing, which goes out to 3 kilometres and a damage per second of 2. Not very good anti-air then. Manoeuvrability 26 knots, so you are creeping up in speed, which is nice. Turning circle 500 metres, rudder shift 5.9. So it's not as agile as some cruisers, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Concealment 10.3. Don't forget your artillery can fire out to 10.7. So basically, if you can see it, or if they can see you, you can shoot them. Basically, it's about the same distance. 5.3 by air, but you're at tier 2, so yes, it is possible you might get a tier 4 game and there be an aircraft carrier in it, but it's tier 2, so generally they try and put you in tier 1, 2, 3 kind of territory with tier 2. So let's jump into a game in the Weymouth and see how we do. I have a feeling there'll be a lot of Weymouths with the British cruisers being quite new. Tier 3 game, so yeah, Weymouths and Caledons. So yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, somebody's got a Diana down there. Diana. It's a tier 2 Russian premium. It's It's alright, Diana. I like the Diana. So yeah, we have the destroyer for the match, the Strotsevoy. Yeah, good luck, Strotsevoy. You'll need it, especially with all these British cruisers, because you will get killed. Okay, so C is there. Now, don't forget, we're in a British cruiser. We do not want to be whacking ahead. Yeah, you see there the guns are 5 on target. I mean, it's not great. It isn't great, but luckily enough, we are in a game full of people with the same issues.
Enemy force detected.
Right, there we go, look. So, if they can see us, we can see them. So I'm going to turn, because these guys are just going to sail straight across me. Yeah. And we can probably get some hits on this guy. I mean, we're detected anyway, so why not, eh? And we're taking out the torpedoes on the Caledon. And we'll see if we can get some decent hits. Yeah, got Citadel. 3,000 damage. And we'll sail away there, because we don't want to get shot at. We are not very strong. Caledon's coming round here. So I reckon he's going to be about there. So we'll fire at him. And we'll bring the ship round. And he's out of range. I think everybody's out of range. The guns aren't particularly far-reaching, so yeah, you've got to push them up. I mean, that was a nice hit on him to get that Citadel. Obviously made him back off, which is what we want. We need to narrow the gap between us and them. So I'm going to say about there. See whether or not we get the hits. Doesn't look like it. But we'll push into sea. And yeah, it's quite difficult long range to get stuff with these guns. And we detected there. That'll be that Caledon there. So we're now in the cap. Well, you shouldn't really be pushing all the way over there on your own, should you? Okay, right. Yep, got a hit on him, which is nice. And oh no, we're behind the island there. So I don't mind slowing down a little bit here. That Caledon there is in range. Don't know whether or not we'll get a hit on him. Yeah, we got a hit on him. Oh, I'm being nudged. This chappie here. We'll see if we can get some hits on. We want to try not to hit the island if we can help it. It looks like we just about pulled that one off. Still just about in range here, but the guns are taking forever to turn. So we've got C, so let's go push B now, shall we? Yeah, it's a really meh ship as far as guns and handling and, well, as far as everything goes, really, it's pretty meh. You look like you're standing still. Let's punish you for that, shall we? We've got this chappie here in his Caledon. And as we come through the gap here, we should be able to get onto this guy. But you do end up swapping targets a lot. It's a case of having to, really. I don't know if any of them got through. Probably not. Maybe a little bit hopeful to get over that island. We might get, possibly. We're going to get people starting to fire at us soon, so. We've got this Weymouth here. He's pretty low health. We might be able to. Possibly. So I was just looking to not take that kill, but it's one less set of guns to fire at you. I have Diana there, which it's a nice boat. I like the Diana. Diana does have high explosive. And I'm going to creep up behind this island. Hopefully not a tactical beaching. Come on, get the front round. There we go. And I'm going to pull away very slightly. Matey boy there is actually reversing. Not entirely sure why, but yeah, we took a big hit there, and another one. Need to minimise the angling. There we go. Look, yeah, we are getting fired at. So let's try. Oh, damn, an island. I'm going to get punished for that. Detected again. Be by probably that Diana. Or it could be by the Chester there. We'll take whatever damage we can get at this point, because it's all going to go very wrong very quickly now. Yeah. Let's see. Where are you, Chester?
The ship is on fire.
That's something you don't get a lot at the moment, is fires, because of the yeah, it all went wrong there, didn't it? So, oh well. Let's see what we got left. Two ships. We've got a Kolberg, and we've got this guy who's miles out in a Weymouth. So let's see how they get on. Yeah, I mean, it's just not a particularly great boat. Slow firing guns. It's big, so it's, you know, quite an easy target for people to hit. And you've got the whole lack of armour, which does kind of play in your enemy's favour, really. Yeah, that chappie over there on 53 health. Take him out and it's one less set of guns. But this ain't going to last long. Especially if... whoa. Yeah, there we go. So now we're left with this chappie who's just run away to the corner. And yeah. Once they start getting up close to him, he'll be gone fairly quickly. No idea why he's all the way up there, but it might explain why the enemy have got all three caps. There we go. They're starting to get on target now. Getting closer. You've got the Weymouth and the Caledon over there. It's gonna hurt. Well, it would do if they hit him. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of ships. None of which are actually hitting him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's got a fire. He's put the fire out. But there we go. That fire's going to stick, so whatever happens now. There we go. So it's a defeat. But yeah, well, let's have a look at the score. That surprises me. I did better than I thought then. 1 citadel, 20 target hits, 1 capture, 1 incapacitation, 12,516 damage. Got fined for damaging somebody there, must have scraped them. Oh, that's where Matey Boy gave me a nudge, wasn't it? 35,680 credits, 338 XP with 17 free XP. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we did all right, you know, but it's just that kind of boat. You look here, the Caledons. So we were the highest rated Weymouth, well, at least on our team, which says quite a lot about the boat, really. So yeah, quick look at the credit XP screen. There we go. So that is the Weymouth. It's well, it is what it is really. It's a tier 2, get through it as quick as you can boat. It's really not that great to play, not that enjoyable, hasn't got anything particularly outstanding to redeem it. It is just a tier 2 mediocre ship, and even fully upgraded, which this one is, you can see that you get the hull and then you get the Caledon, and my advice to you is to do that as quickly as possible, because this is not a lot of fun, this one. So there we go, that's the Weymouth. Do hope you enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to enjoy the boat, because it really isn't that special, but it is there to fill a hole, I feel, in this tech tree. You have a lot more fun once you start getting past tier 3. The boats do get progressively better. That's enough from me for now, so thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, leave me a comment. The old like button's there if you think it was worth it, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But for now, it's Captain Random signing off. So take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.